Welcome everyone. Today we'll take a look at the newly released Marvel Avengers Beyond Earth's Mightiest Captain Marvel vs. Doctor Doom 2-pack, which is part of the Marvel Avengers 60th anniversary event this year. This 2-pack is really nice looking, and as we all know, the Marvel Legends figures are being released like hotcakes this year, especially the 2-packs, which is awesome. These two figures are based on Marvel's Secret Wars 1980 comic book series. So in regard to the package, you can see some excellent digital renderings of the figures at the front. Behind the renderings is an image of the two figures on a blue background. And please excuse the paint defect here at the front, near the top, which overall is minimal. On the top right side is the Marvel Legends logo, and the characters' names are at the top as well. Also, you can see the Marvel Avengers Beyond Earth's Mightiest logo near the bottom of the package, which looks great. And the color scheme of the package is very nice. The left side has some comic book artwork of the characters. Looks awesome. And the right side has some digital renderings of the figures. At the back, we can see even more digital renderings of the figures. And alongside the figures are their accessories. Also, there's a large range of iconic Marvel characters on the blue background behind the figures. Here's the top, which has the Marvel Avengers 60 Years of Earth's Mightiest logo. Then here's the bottom. And there you have it. So here's Captain Marvel, aka Monica Rambeau. First off, the head sculpt looks good. Her hair is sculpted really well. Likewise, her face has excellent sculpting as well. Furthermore, the eyes are really detailed, and the facial features are really nice and smooth in design. In addition, the mask looks good as well, and is cleanly done. So overall, good job on the head sculpt, as the fro and face mold look top-notch. Moving on to the torso, it's designed very well, just like the head sculpt. The star symbol on the chest looks good, and despite the few scratches here and there, the star has a very good design overall. In regard to her arms, they're sculpted nicely as well. The round pieces attached to the costume look great, and you can see the intricate lines and folds that are sculpted into them. Likewise, the legs are sculpted very well. As for the boots, they look very good, and the folds that come down over them look great. Here's the accessories for Captain Marvel, which are two secondary hands that are fisted. These look very good, and the sculpting is really nice. Here's Captain Marvel with the secondary pair of hands. Then here she is in another dynamic pose. And here's another view of the figure. Let's now look at her articulation. She looks up just a little, and she looks down quite far. She can also look from side to side, and her head tilts a little. The arms raise up all the way. Full arm rotation, single jointed elbows, swivel at the elbow, and a wrist swivel with a hinge. She has a diaphragm joint, so she can pivot easily. And she rotates at the diaphragm. She bends forward that far at the diaphragm, which is not too far. And she bends backward that much, which is pretty good. The legs move out that far to the sides. They kick forward all the way. And they move back very far. Thigh swivel, double jointed knees, and the lower legs bend back that far. The foot goes up that far. It goes down that far. Ankle pivot. And now here's Dr. Doom, aka Dr. Victor Von Doom. So let's look at the head sculpt in detail first. First off, you might notice that the head sculpt does look a little bit big compared to the body, but is nothing major at all, and this head sculpt has so many excellent things about it. So right away, you can see that this head sculpt looks phenomenal. Everything from the hair to the facial design is top notch. I mean, I know that Hasbro does an excellent job on all of their head sculpts, but this one is definitely one of the best. In addition, you can see that the facial expression is both stern and sinister at the same time. Overall, this head sculpt is just amazing. In case you were wondering, the hood piece around his neck is removable. So you just pop the head off, and it easily comes off. Looking at the front of the torso, you can see that it has a very shiny, metallic appearance. It's sculpted nicely. Also, there are a number of panels on the torso armor. Looks amazing. And you'll notice the black paint lines on the belt and between the panels, which further add to the detail. Very nice. As for the armoring on the arms, it too has that sleek, shiny appearance to it. You can also see a lot of sculpting detail on the arms, especially around the wrist area and the hands. The sleek armoring and sculpting on the legs look great. Also, the round piece around the right thigh is very detailed. And likewise, so are the boots, as they have some intricate line details on them. Then here's the back of the figure, and you'll notice that there are no panel details on the back of the torso. But nevertheless, this figure looks awesome, and everything looks on point. Here's the accessories for Dr. Doom. So he has a secondary head sculpt, which consists of the mask and hood all in one piece. There's also a separate mask accessory, and he also comes with 2 alternate hands, which are fisted. So here's the secondary Doom head sculpt, which looks amazing. The hood looks very realistic, as it has a series of creases in it. The iron mask looks excellent, and you can see various metallic rivets and panel design work on it. In addition, the eyes underneath look great. Overall, this head sculpt is really on point. Next, here's the separate mask piece, and basically this piece is meant for the figure to hold in either one of his hands. And just like the secondary head sculpt, you can see the rivets and bolt details on the mask, which look great. In addition, the plating design on the mask looks amazing. Then here's the fisted hand accessories for Dr. Doom. Looks good. Here's Dr. Doom with the mask accessory. Then here he is with the alternate head sculpt and the secondary right hand equipped. Here's the figure with the secondary left hand equipped. And here's another view of the figure. And now here's a look at both figures side by side. Then here's an additional look at both of them. So here's a look at the articulation. He looks up really far. He looks down that far. Also, he can look from side to side easily, and the head can tilt a little. The arms raise up all the way. Full arm rotation, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, wrist swivel with a hinge. Ab crunch, and he moves forward that much. He bends back that much. Waist swivel. The legs move out this far to the sides. They kick forward completely. And they move back that far. Thigh swivel. Double jointed knees and the lower legs bend back this far. Swivel at the top of the boot. The foot goes up that far. It goes down that far. Ankle pivot. So as I get ready to conclude this review, I must say that this 2-pack is awesome in every way. Both figures have a high level of sculpting, and the paint job on them is phenomenal. In particular, Dr. Doom's metallic paint finish is definitely one of the best paint jobs that I've seen. And the head sculpt is definitely on another level. The accessories for each figure look good. In regard to their articulation, it's good overall. So basically, I am very impressed with this 2-pack. And with that being said, these Avengers Beyond Earth's Mightiest 2-packs are very premium looking and phenomenal in every way. Thanks for watching. I hope everyone enjoyed this review, and please leave a like and subscribe.